And good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Today we are with a special guest. This guy is a Jamaica, USA rider from LA, and he's here today with us to share a little of his experience. And of course, you can leave at your glasses, no problem. I'm going to put my
Yeah. Okay. All right. See, I need mine for distance, so up
like
close, I don't need them.
I need for close. I just want
All
to say
right.
for everybody's out there, just leave your message. Thank you for supporting him, and of course, he's a fantastic rider. And first of all, like always, my friend, thank you for coming. Thank you for helping the community, and tell us how do you start with this, like this electro sport. Is this
I used
sport
to.
found you, or you found this sport?
I think it found me. I used to cycle on the Long Beach bike path, and probably about a year and a half ago, one day a bunch of guys flew by. I mean, I was doing probably about 20 miles an hour on my bike, and these guys flew by all helmet and body armored the whole nine, and they went by so fast. I swear they were probably going like 25, 30 miles an hour. And I was like, man, that looked kind of cool. And that was my first time ever seeing it. And just so happened that one of the guys, actually Heath, who you interviewed,
Yeah.
we were in this car club together, and I started to see that he was posting some videos on Instagram about him riding one. Come to find out, I think he was in that group of guys that rode past me that I couldn't see because they all had helmets on. So I kind of talked to him about it, and caught the bug from then. I bought it was a backfire. I bought a backfire and quickly realized how limited it was in a sense because I couldn't do some of the things that those guys were doing. Mine was like 15 miles range, that was it, and the top speed was like 20 something. I was like, these guys are going like dang near 40 miles an hour.
And we are big
So
guys, huh?
yeah, and that was the bug, and I upgraded quickly from backfire. I think I had the backfire, the G3, then I went to the I think it was the forgot what the other one was, but it was with the from belt drive to hub drive. And Sawyer, I'll do
Yes,
another name
Sawyer.
drop here. Yeah, Sawyer, since he's so knowledgeable, I reached out to him about building a DIY board, and ordered everything, talked to a few guys, and built the board and called it the Rasta board.
let's let's see it. I think everybody knows that because that is a very special board. But for
Yeah.
everybody just to see it because this is amazing, my friend. And I just want to say to everybody's coming now to the lots of person. That is the machine. We're going to talk. We was talking about that in private. Low Sawyer, our low Carve, LA. I want to say to Martin, Max, everybody's coming now. Thank you for coming support. Matt is a fantastic rider. Tell us a little more because for everybody to understand that that is not a LaCroix, that is a different board.
Yeah, it's a flux motion deck and enclosure. Uh, the trucks on it are from MBS, and it was 3D Services gear drive. So from talking to most of the guys, I kind of put together my little idea of what I wanted, and I went with the 6-inch wheels. So my gearing is set for lower tires, and I think they kind of coined it a low rider or something like that because most
Mhm.
guys ride with the 8-inch and 9-inch tires. So mine is much lower than most other guys, and Funny thing, I crashed the very first day I rode that thing. Like, uh, they did a group ride to I think we went from Manhattan Beach to Venice, and I never made it to Venice because I crashed, and so I think I went above 35 and got the wobbles. They were all telling me take it easy, but I was like a kid in a candy store, man. That thing was so much fun, and the faster I went, the faster it would go, and the more fun it felt. So I just said whatever, and I crashed. Thank God I didn't get hurt. I just had like a what was it? I think a little sprained shoulder and some knee scuffs. But we Ubered back to the car. So me and Sawyer, and I didn't want to experience that feeling again of crashing like that. So for a minute, I kind of would just ride real timid, and on next thing I know, I was back to doing 35, or more.
That
The
is
fastest
always,
I've been on it is 40.
Matt. That is always the first week we are saying, no, I'm not going to go faster again. Then one
Yeah.
week later, you're going to start, and then the problem is always the guy on the front. He goes a little
Oh
faster.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
going to go a little faster, and when you see,
And you want to
okay,
keep up. And if you can go as fast as them, you're trying to be right next to them, going as fast as they go. So
today, my
yeah,
friend, today when you ride, what do you use as protections?
I have different sets. My
But you
favorite
are
though
well
is
protect.
yeah, helmet. I got several different helmets. I did start off, with the rookie half a helmet where they kept telling me you need to get a full face because you go down and you hit your chin, you're done.
Yeah.
So I
I,
ended
I,
up going
I was
to
see I
the
was
full
seeing
face.
yesterday. I was seeing yesterday a guy is from other group is the same from LA, but he has a crash and he was with his face all broken, and that is not a very nice
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't want to experience that, man.
Matt,
So
you are a guy who rides in a big machine. You know that we need protections.
oh yeah, yeah. We're pretty much everyone that I ride with. We spend a lot of money on the boards. So as fast as it can go, if you're not protecting yourself, you're only being foolish. Because I mean, look, you can see from the picture. We're talking about helmet,
Mhm.
knee pads, hip guards, the whole thing. So elbows, whatever. Because it's not saying that you're gonna go down, but if you go down, you definitely want to be protected, right?
Or maybe let me put this way, Matt. Maybe you feel safe when you ride when you have these protections too.
Yeah, it does give you a sense of feeling maybe not invincible because I mean, I'll tell you what, I remember the first time I put on a full face helmet, it actually
Hmm.
made me feel safer. I couldn't hear as much, and maybe that's because it limited some of the hearing of
Hmm.
how fast you were going. It kind of made you feel a little bit safer as well because you're not hearing every whisper of something going by your ear because of the full face. So you get a little more sense of feeling that you're protected better and you go faster.
Yeah, that is true. I just say you have a big machine in your hands, my friend, today,
Oh yeah,
and you
yeah.
you have to you have to be careful with yourself. And we are not anymore 20 years old. Uh,
Nah, I'm over 50, man. So
I know. I make a little
if these
research. You are
bones break, it's gonna take a minute to heal.
you are close to my age, my friends. I think we are with the same
Yeah.
age, the two of us. I'm 47.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm older than you. Hey, make sure you call me sir next time you say my name.
first of all, I'm very proud that we are here, and we show to the world that there is no age to ride. I
No.
think today we see in electro sport that we have lots of guys from 30 to 50, 60 years riding, and
Yeah.
of course, as is an expensive sport. If you see it,
Yeah.
if you
It's
want,
not. It's not cheap. You know what I mean? It's not the skateboard that you buy for 100, $200 and ride, and if you break it, you can turn around and buy another one.
yeah,
This is
you can buy it, but the safety, Matt.
yeah, but
What
even just in the capacity of what we're riding compared to what most kids are riding, it's not the same thing. you know.
Matt, I'm going to put you like a question before we go to the bike. I know that you have a electro bike, and I want to talk about that because
Yeah,
LA is very big with this type of bike, and I have lots of
right.
questions for the community in Europe because we don't see nothing of these bikes in Europe, and
Oh
there's
no,
lots
they're
of
not over there.
no, it's not over there. It's not legal. Uh, uh,
Oh,
I'm going to put it like this. The first question is like this: from the Blackfire to the DIY, what you have today, what you say to the guys who are starting and maybe they want to. I don't want to talk about bad about the Blackfire. I think the Blackfire is very good, but I think for the speeds what you take, don't you think your DIY is better?
oh, for sure. Yeah, but then that's for me. If you're, it's still fun on a backfire. I mean, you can go up to 28 miles an hour on a
Hmm.
backfire, depending on your weight, right?
Mm.
So 20 to 25 miles an hour is fun, and it's you're cruising. It's a good thing. And 15 to 20 miles, that's great. You charge up. You know you're done riding for the day. You can charge it up and ride again the same day. For what we're doing, we can do between 40 and 60 miles most of the boards that we ride on. And like Heath just got the XLR, and
Hmm.
that thing will go supposedly 60 miles an hour, right? We haven't seen him do it yet. We're all still waiting to see, and I'm sure he's gonna do it any day soon because the other day we went riding, and after he fixed everything the way he kind of wanted it, he was pulling off pretty good. And I'm sure if you put the Vega or clock the speed, he's probably at least 45. So
Is a
uh,
big machine. Is a big machine.
yeah, it's a big boy.
Do you
It's a
try
big
it?
toy. Say
Do,
that
do,
again.
do you have the pleasure to try it?
I've ridden, yeah, I've gotten on it a couple times, especially before and after he made the adjustments with to the bushings, and yeah, it's like night and day. The size of it and the way it's built in the beginning, I think probably more due to the bushing. It wasn't carving,
Hmm.
as you could because of course the bushing needed to be done based on his weight. But once we did, or once he did the adjustment with the bushings, oh man, it carves just like my board does. You know?
Yes, because your
Yeah,
board is very good to carve. I have a friend here
yeah.
in Europe who has the same system like you, and believe it, the trucks you have is fantastic to carve.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like mine. I only started off with those, so I don't. I mean, I've ridden a few lacrosse,
Hmm.
lacrosse,
Hmm.
um, but not owning one and starting off with the MBS trucks, I love them. I don't. I can't compare it with something else other than what Backfire had, which again that's night and day. But the MBS setup, I like it. It.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
feel at ease at all when I'm on it.
Yeah. Uh, 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 before we continue, I just want to say like this, guys. What you is talking is as right. I have a Lacroix. I think the trucks from Lacroix is very good for you to have speed if you adjust them. For you to use them in like to carve and everything, I think is a very difficult thing. I have one, and guys, if I go to a kart, a track from karting, it's impossible for you to uh, turn. It's very difficult when your system of trucks is so easy for you to enjoy it. You can make a 360 very fast. It's so easy.
Yeah.
uh, the other thing that you have, the second thing that you have that you love is your bike. Tell us a little more
Yes.
about this bike. Why do you buy it? What was the reason?
And it looks cool as I don't, man. It's cool. If you look at it, it's like it crossed through between a moped, a bicycle, and a cafe racer style motorcycle. So
Yeah,
for
it's cool
me,
because you make it cool. Look at this.
well,
It's
that
beautiful.
too. I'm a cool guy, and I make it cool. So, and of
Yeah.
course, I put my own little touch on it as far as since I had the Rasta
Hmm.
board. I figured, well, I needed to do something when I bought the bike, and I kind of had the idea. I didn't want to change the theme of what already started, so it kind of was where it made sense. I mean, you figure. the color pattern and from the Lion of Judah to the Bob Marley theme, I was like, you know what? It goes perfect together. It's a part of representing my culture. You know, I was born and raised in Jamaica. Nobody really hears it if I'm talking like this, right? So, so yeah, grew up idolizing Bob Marley. It's funny because there's one of the guys that we ride with.
You
After he
don't
saw
know,
the
but
board, he was like, "That's his idea."
you don't know, my friend. I was in Jamaica, my friend. When I was working
Oh
in
yeah.
America, I was in Jamaica because I was working in the cruise lines, and I have the luck to go to Jamaica, and is one of the countries I say to everybody, go there. Fantastic persons.
Oh yeah.
You
Great place
feel
to
like
visit.
there is don't exist racist, don't exist nothing. That is a country
Yeah, you
beautiful.
just
That is like I
yeah,
cannot
it's like we
describe it.
say, cool runnings. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's
I
you
think
just
I
enjoy yourself.
my friends go there, and here in Germany, I live in Germany. I'm from Portugal, but I live in Germany, and my friends from Germany, they love to go to Jamaica. There is lots of them
Okay.
want to go there and stay there. But your machine is fantastic. But tell us a little more. What is make this machine so special for you?
Well, I mean, besides the the color representation that I did with it, um, I mean, I love the way it looks for one. But then uh, I wanted to just make it something that it would be mine. If you see it, you know who it belongs to. So I'm pretty sure if anyone was to try to take that bike with the amount of attention that it's received, if someone was to try to take it, people would probably recognize, oh, that's that guy's bike, right? And
I didn't.
I didn't set out with that in mind at all. I just wanted to put my own little personal touch on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, Noah's my son.
Is your son?
Yeah, that's my son. That's tapped in.
So I just
But
want to say to everybody before you continue, I just want to say to Dini, to Noah, to Martin, everybody's coming. Thank you for coming and listen a little more about his story. I think it's important. And don't go away because he has a very important part of the story that we have to talk. This man is a warrior and we have to talk about that. That is important. Maybe it's not electric, but it's important. But I
oh
ask him
yeah.
in private. I think it's very important. Stay there, you're going to love it. My friend, please continue. And this bike for you, how many miles can you make with this bike?
You know what? I just had the battery done. Vinny, Becky, Vessi. I'm not gonna jack up his last name, but
I'm not
everybody
looking
knows him
to.
by Vinny. He
I
he
don't.
uh built the battery. It's a 60 amp hour. I told him I wanted to be able to do 100 miles in sport mode, and
Ooh.
after he calculated it, I think we came out with it would take something like a 60 amp hour. So that's what he built, and he's good at it. That's the second battery he's built me, and I haven't actually done a full range test with it yet. I think I've done 60 miles for sure, right? That I know of, all in sport mode. Now, with those 60 miles, I
Sorry,
didn't keep
sorry,
track.
Matt. Just asking. Sport mode. What you mean as sport mode?
Oh, okay. The bike has three modes. It
Hmm.
has eco mode,
Hmm.
which the max you can do is like 18 to 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
Then the next mode is standard, which that max is about 35,
Okay.
maybe 38 miles an hour max speed. And sport mode, it's said that the top speed is 60. The fastest I've gotten it to is about 58. And
Ooh.
that's still if the calibration of the speedometer is right. But it's said to do 60. I've done 58. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I
It's
believe
a
it, man.
totally different type of fun than the skateboard. The skateboard is just like it's that's mind blowing, but it's uh it's a
It's
little
not.
bit safer
Yeah.
and it's fun.
And
You
first
know,
of all, you're not going to come to 60 miles an hour in a skateboard. Yeah.
no, I'm not even. I mean, my board will do faster than I've done, and I'm not really trying to go past 40 on a skateboard. I was crazy enough to try 40 anyway, but a bunch of us did it one day on a really nice paved parking lot area in Orange County. So that was pretty cool. But the bike itself, I mean, 60 miles an hour. I mean, I used to ride a motorcycle at least, so it's this is a tamed down version of that.
And it's good for you, my friend, to go in group rides with the guys.
Oh yeah,
I
oh
see,
yeah.
I see,
I
I see
think
you a lot.
yeah. You see, I posted on my page the other day. I did a group ride in what was it? El Segundo, Torrance, Manhattan Beach area. Uh, and I did one in Long Beach with a smaller
Is this
scenic
one?
sunset group ride that we do. That one was in Torrance. Yeah, that's the one I just posted up. That was from Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach. That was all bikes though. Everybody on that trip was Onyx riders. It was about
And
10 of us, and that was it.
but it's a big group in LA from Onyx.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a much bigger group, but uh, for this ride, it was about 10 people turned out, and that was more of a cruise. I don't think we didn't push it too much on that. I don't think we went too much over 40.
I just want to say hello to the Dubai. Hello, my friend. Thank you for coming and see Matt. It's very good to see guys from around the world coming and see you. That means that you, my friend. I just want to say to James, hello, my friend.
What's
Thank
up,
you for.
James?
I just want to say thank you for coming support. Hello to Fees. Fees is there. Hello, my friend. I just want to say to
What's up,
everybody who's
Fest?
coming, guys, if you have any questions for him, leave it in the comments, and we're going to try to answer to you guys. And continue, my friend. Having like a ride like this, my friend, is different than when you are mixed with bikes, Sorans, skateboards, uh,
Yeah,
e-scooters. Here, you just have bikes. It's just one
it's
type.
just bikes. You don't, yeah, and the difference or the challenge with skateboards and bikes at the same time is even scooters, they can cut much sharper on a
Hmm.
scooter than you can on a skateboard. So it alleviates some stress of having to look out for somebody that may come out of nowhere and
Hmm.
just dart in front of you. Skateboards, I mean, it's equally as fun riding with them because I ride with skateboard and bike guys all the time. But when it's all bikes, it's not as stressful. It's more just you know what to expect, you know.
Okay. Yeah, because
So
like skateboards is always a big surprise, and the brakes
yeah,
sometimes you have to
yeah,
work a little more. In a bike, you have the two brakes; it's easy, and you have the control. You have the it's easy, but uh, uh, I think there is some things in skateboards. This feeling that you cannot do with other type of machine.
yeah, yeah. I don't plan on getting rid of either one. You know, especially the skateboard. I know the guys in the group. They're like, once you get an Onyx, they're like, so you're a biker now, right? It's like, nah, nah. It just that I really got it so I can commute and of course enjoy the fun of riding it. But the skateboard, nah, I can't get rid of that. I'm thinking now about even upgrading my skateboard to a bigger battery and maybe doing something new and come out with Rasta board 2.0 or something.
I just want to put.
I haven't even shared that with anybody yet. That just kind of popped into my head couple within the last couple days.
Who is this guy riding?
That's me. That's my retirement day ride. Me and Heath. Yeah, man, that
It's
was
a
a fun
very
day.
good. Do you like this type? Do you like this type of wheels?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Make that safe to ride?
Say that again.
Is safer? Is faster when you ride faster? Do you feel safer?
Nah, you don't feel safer. There's a little adrenaline thing that goes in. You enjoy it more going faster, right? But I'm not too sure that I'd say you feel safer. It's scarier and it's more fun, but you probably feel much safer going only 10 miles an hour because if you fall, the speed you're going is not as bad or not as fast. You start going up to 25, 30 miles an hour on that thing. It's pure fun, but it's scary at the same time, right?
What is the best? What is the best thing for you, my friend? Is what you like more in a skateboard, carving or going fast, or the two of them?
I like both, but my carving is different than like Heath, for example. I keep
Yeah.
going back to Heath because I mean, everybody's probably jealous of the way he looks when he carves, right?
It's a
And
he has a very
there's only one Heath, and he does it the best. But as carving is cool, I probably enjoy the speed part a little bit more. But I kind of wish I wouldn't have crashed that first time out. I probably would be doing 40, 45 every time I'm on that thing if I didn't crash. So
do you think the
crashing
crash?
was probably the best thing for me to take it more serious.
Yes, my friend. That's why I come to this question, because I have a big crash too, about a year ago, and I never come back to the speed that I was riding before. You think the crash make us uh, beat our fear?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah.
it's like a battle.
Yeah. I mean, it's like PTSD in a sense. Like you've experienced what it's like to crash at a certain speed. That's definitely going to traumatize you. And now, for the longest time, I knew when I crashed, I was going above 35. I have the Vega, and I looked down, and the last speed I recall seeing was 35, and I know I went faster than that. So for at least 3 months, my mind was stuck on don't go over 35,
Okay.
right? And I was riding a little bit more timid because once you fall, the last thing you want to do is fall again, especially if you were spared and you didn't get hurt really bad. It's like tempting faith, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So
I know, my
I
friend.
I had to overcome that. And I mean, after crashing, like I said, that was the first day I rode that thing. So to crash on the very first day of having this brand new board put together is like either you don't ride it anymore or you get back on it and keep going, right? So I got back on it, and after crashing at going faster than 35, I've actually since then went above 40 miles an hour on it. So,
In this day of the crash, was you with the protections or not?
oh yeah, yeah. Actually, that video, the picture that you posted where I'm in that's that stance where you see the board and me leaning forward.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second.
That that video, that's the day I crashed. That was the very first day riding it. I think I had on some green pants or something like that.
Okay. Oh, my friend. Oh, let me put it here, just for us to put it. Uh, I was going to put it here. It's something that I don't understand the questions from Max. What is this off the topic? But why do
Why
you
did I
move?
move from Jamaica?
The-
Uh, you know what? I guess the easiest answer is what everyone moved to America for a better life, right? Growing up in Jamaica, I mean, unless you are privileged, I guess, or unless you have money, you want to experience something better.
I can try to help you. I was there, and I know beautiful persons. My wife is
Hmm.
from Brazil. Brazil is
Okay.
fantastic, but lots of rich persons. No, just a little, but lots of
Hmm.
poor persons with a big
Yeah,
heart.
yeah, the poverty.
But it's
Yeah,
difficult for you to go and have a better life. You have to battle every day to survive.
yeah,
And
you
Jamaica
do.
is a beautiful country, but you have to survive to have for your life. And
That's the truth,
but
and it's
it's
challenging.
is a yeah, it's challenging. That's why before we continued, I just wanted now we are talking about this. I talk with you in private, and I want to talk, my friend. I think that is a thing for everybody, maybe to know how difficult is for you, because everybody say go to America and try to make your dream come true. And today you are a American citizen, but
Yeah,
tell us a little about your story. How difficult was that? Because I know that it was difficult, and I'm going to show something here for everybody to know. Uh, and that was the day you turned
U.S.
USA.
citizen.
Yes.
Yeah,
How was this
yeah.
world for you, my friend?
It was crazy. Well, for one, I mean, I've been in the United States since what 1980, right?
Mhm.
And I waited until what 2018 to get my citizenship. So,
You came to
uh,
America, for everybody to understand, with 12 years old.
yeah, I was 12 years old when I got here. And truth be told, I actually came here illegally. I came up on now that there's the amnesty and the everything, if you think about like the DACA with the Hispanic community,
Hmm.
well, when I came up in '81, I came up under a family member's paperwork, and I think it was Ronald Reagan came out with the amnesty program. So my senior year in high school, I went through the amnesty program. All I had to do was provide proof that I was in the United States prior to a certain point in time. So that was easy to do. Did that, received the amnesty. So from 1988, I was a permanent resident, right? So being a permanent resident from that time on, I wasn't even aware until I had a conversation with a friend of mine that was telling me, we were talking about what happens, when you get older and you retire and all that. And I was like, well, yeah, I might go to Jamaica and live. And they were like, well, if you leave the United States after about 6 months, you have to ask permission to come back. I didn't know that
Wow.
because you're a permanent resident, you're not a citizen.
Hmm.
And after that and seeing a lot of stuff that was going on in the world, I said, well, there really wasn't a reason for me to not get my citizenship. I mean, I served in the military for 4 years. I went to 2 wars. I was in the Persian Gulf doing Desert Storm and Desert Shield from 90 to 94. So I got out, you know, and I don't even know what it was why I didn't go and get my citizenship. I just thought it didn't really matter. But then things started to change and the world started to change, and the way the U.S. was treating non-citizens started to change out as well with the
Hmm.
ICE deporting people and all that. And I said, well, let
That's
me remove
stupid.
myself from being even in that situation. So I did the paperwork and got my citizenship. I've actually, I came here when I was 12. I'm now 52. So I've lived in the United States for 40 years.
My God, and there is 4 years. You have 3 years. You have your citizen. three
Yeah,
years, my
right.
friend.
Crazy. Only 3 years, but I lived there for over for 40.
36 year living in USA and don't have. So I just want to tell that's what I tell to you in private, and we're going to leave it. I just want to say, first of all, you have a fantastic family. I see the picture.
Thank you. Thank you.
I always make a little research from everyone. I make interviews here because I think
Okay.
first of all that is for the riders. You what I see from you, you are a fantastic person. You deserve that. I
Try.
hope that
I
laws.
try.
I hope that the laws change for everybody because I think there is no illegals. There is people who want to have a better life. In Europe, don't
Right.
think that it's better, my friend. In Europe, it's just they just close it, but most of the time it's difficult for you to have the papers and be legal. It's not
Right.
flawless. Everybody say you come to Europe and everything is going to be beautiful. It's not like that.
I have a brother that lives in Europe,
Where?
England.
Oh, England. Oh, that is difficult,
Yeah.
my friend. That is difficult.
Never been there, but I want to travel there one day.
If you come, my friend, England now is not anymore in Europe. They don't want to have nothing to do with Europe.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Brexit thing?
Brexit that they say they don't want to have. They make again the wall, the wall like
Is
the
that
Trump.
right?
Yeah, my friend. You if you
Oh
want to
man,
go
I
to
didn't I
England,
didn't even know England was a part of that.
yeah, England. The new president, he say we don't want to have nothing to do with Europe. We're going to go out. We're going to put again our borders, and
Man.
nobody can come. But the big problem they don't have now people to work.
Oh
Because
yeah.
they have lots of problems of food and everything. But that is a problem from England. I hope that your brother is good there. It's a fantastic country. If you have the chance
Yeah.
there, and it's a fantastic country, but it's very difficult for you guys. The black community in England is not easy, but I think it's coming better and better. I hope that with everybody coming out and changing the world for the better place, I think we're going to go in the right direction. And I hope don't happen
Yeah.
like you, my friend. So much time for you to be. You serve for this country. You make so much for this country. I think you deserve more than that. But now you are okay.
Well,
Your
no, no,
family is
no. Here's the
okay.
thing. Here's the thing. Now, I chose not to get my citizenship. I mean, I was a permanent
Okay.
resident, right? So it's not that I couldn't become a citizen. I
Mm-hmm.
just didn't for the
Okay.
longest time, and it was not where mine was not as if to say oh, I was illegally and I couldn't become a citizen. I just didn't because I was young and I didn't see the need of it. And I was like, you know what? If it didn't affect me, then it didn't matter. But then I found out a lot of information. Like for one, if you're not a if you're not a citizen, when you get Social Security, it's different from being a permanent resident to actually being a U.S. citizen. Your Social Security income, that that changes. There's a lot of changes that occurred from getting a citizenship that I wasn't even aware of.
Okay.
So for the longest time, I never voted because I couldn't vote because you had to be a citizen to vote. So after becoming a citizen, I voted for the first time in 2018.
And
You
that is
know,
very important for you to vote, my friend.
and that's a right that a lot of U.S. citizens have that don't even do that. And that's a whole nother topic
That
of
is
things
another.
that we
That's
could
another thing.
discuss.
I just
Right,
want. I
right,
just want to ask like this, my friend, because we in the media we don't listen to everybody. For me,
right.
as a guy from other country who come to go to USA, how difficult is that for you to get? If you want to say, I want to make my life in USA, is that a difficult road?
Well, I don't know, and I've been here so long that I don't even really know what it's like for someone that's moving here from another country. I think it depends on what country you're coming from. As long as you can come here, opportunity as far as having a good life is here. You got to take advantage of it. To go on something. I'm 52. I retired this year, right? I retired technically at the age of 51. So I think in the group of guys that we ride with, I think technically I'm the only one that's actually retired, like officially not
Yeah,
working, where
yeah.
I don't have a job.
Hmm.
Regardless of how we all make money and have income, some people have to actually go to work, whether you make $100,000 a year or you make 200 or even 50. Most people have to get that income from somewhere. Now,
I
that all
just hope
changes based on,
I just hope, my friend, that everybody. I know that the guys from Brazil. I'm a guy a big fan from Brazil, and I know the
okay?
guys from Brazil. They had lots of difficulties to get the papers to come to USA or to Europe, and I hope that the laws change and you have to give more opportunities because the people want to have a better life, and uh, we have to change the laws of this country, and maybe then we're going to. I'm a guy who lives out of my country. I live in Germany, and I was very welcome here. The first time I was in USA, I was very welcome, but I was just with the pass of 2 years. 2 years later, I have to go out from USA. I could not stay there. Then it's
Oh,
difficult. But now, continue here. From feed, he said, "So glad that your crash did not stop you, my friend."
right.
That is very good. Sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah,
Not everybody come back.
that's
So
true.
that's I know lots of guys. They never come back. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I can see, crashing after you experience that, depending on how severe it is. I can see not wanting to experience it, so you just give it up. I didn't really have that thought of it. Uh, I was like, you know what? I didn't get hurt that bad, and considering how fast I was going, thankfully because I was protected as well as I was. It was okay. It's just be careful. And then it was just my exuberance on being. This is the first day I had this board, right? The first time I'm actually going at that speed, and I'm keeping up with the guys that I used to see just flying by me. I'm like, man, I'm going as fast as them, and I'm right with them. Till, of course, my inexperience of going that fast and getting the wobbles, and I dove off of that thing like Superman.
is your son riding today
You know
with
what?
you?
I gave him the backfire that I had,
Hmm.
and he's ridden it a few times. I don't know if he doesn't ride it as much as I'd like for him to ride, but he's got other things on his mind. He's got a car that he likes to drive more than a skateboard he wants to ride. So
You just want to go and see the girls.
yeah, see, look, he's going back to work now.
Yeah,
You know,
I was just seeing here. He's going to. I love to. He's talking about. He's loving to see your videos, my friend. That is very good to see. So
Yeah.
Martin, peace to Benfit. Thank you for the service, Matt.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
Rasta
rest.
one wheel, nah,
Yeah.
nah. EUC, nah,
Do you
nah,
try it? Do you try it?
nah. You know what? I tried the one wheel. I tried one of the guys' one wheel, and the learning curve took me a few minutes. It is cool, but I can't. I don't see that. I don't see me going that route. It's like I'm cool with the skateboard and I'm cool with the Onyx. The one wheel, it won't be me. You know.
I just want to say hello to Mark. Mark is from UK. He's a fantastic YouTuber, and he makes
What's up,
lots of
Mark?
good reviews. Italian here, yeah, first, yes, my friend.
Rich friend. All right. All right.
The-
All right,
Ben
fast.
is always a very. I want to catch him here in the life, but he don't want to come. I'm always
Oh,
telling, come
Den?
here. Yeah, I want to have him here,
Oh
but he
yeah.
always said, "No, sir, I don't want to go there."
I
But I'm,
don't
I'm going
know.
to I'm going to try to change. I want to try to change Sawyer to come here. I think Sawyer makes a fantastic with the group. LA
Yeah.
group today is very big. We can say he works a lot for this group, and it's fantastic to
Yeah.
see.
Sawyer does a lot for the group.
Mhm.
I mean, he's willing to help everybody, anybody, and everybody. That's actually how I met him. He was helping me. Uh, I was on the bike path the day I met Sawyer, and he told me about the LAE skate group and all that. And I went and joined the group before I even had a board. Excuse me. I joined the group and was, looking at it, seeing what they were doing, and along with seeing how the group was going and the whole nine. I think within a month after meeting Sawyer, I bought the backfire. You
Yeah,
know.
and the important thing, if you go, I always see Sawyer is always helping the guys when they have a problem. Last time I was
Oh
seeing
yeah.
other guy was having problem with this WhatsApp and everything, and to connect with the board, and he was always trying to help, and that is what we call a community. For you, my friend,
Yeah.
what is for you the LA area skateboard? What is for you
You
this
know what?
group?
For me, it's a community of guys that just enjoy what we are doing. Whether it's riding on a EUC, a one wheel, a skateboard, or a electric bike. Everybody pretty much want to enjoy what they're doing. There's usually not any drama associated with it. Like what we do, we pretty much go on rides and, you know, between 2 to 4 hours, sometimes 5 hours, we're out hanging with each other, riding the skateboards, bikes, whatever. We go to lunch. It's like a brotherhood. It's a nice, cool knit community. See, that's the
This is a
crew right there.
beautiful.
The Wolf Pack.
This is a beautiful picture,
That's the
and
Wolf Pack. At least that's
yeah,
parts or members of the Wolf Pack.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know if he told you, but I want to put this group, all of you here, in one day.
yeah. I saw your interview with Heath, and we were talking about trying to do something in. I think it was sometime in February, like the
Yes,
second week of February is when we were
yes,
talking about doing it.
yes. That's
Yeah,
what I
that
want.
sounds pretty cool, man.
I think that is fantastic. And for me, I just want to say for everybody's out here, this is just to help the community. If you are out there, you have a camera, not expensive microphone, you have a live stream is free. You don't have to pay. When you make 20 hours for months, you can start your live stream. Bring your friends to the live. Show is always your community. My English is not so good, but I try to bring everybody here. My intention is for us to show, like you, Matt, you expend so much money with this. That is a
Yeah,
very expensive sport,
yeah.
and
It's not cheap.
nobody talks about us, how is fun, how do you enjoy, and that is the intention of this channel, to bring the people together. And I'm going to make a research, and you're going to have to tell me where is your brother, because I'm going to visit him in the UK. I travel a lot to UK, and I'm going to
Okay,
bring, I don't know if he's riding or not a board, but I'm going to bring a board in my car, and I'm going to make him riding, and then
make
I'm
him
going to
ride
send
it.
you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be
then I'm going
cool.
to then I'm going to send you a video.
That sounds dope, man. I want to
I
go there myself.
yeah, maybe you can. The community in UK is fantastic, huh, my friend. Electric community,
Yeah,
believe it or
you
not.
know, ride a skateboard in Europe somewhere.
My friend, if you come one day, don't worry, we take care of you. I always tell to everybody, don't take care. The communities are here very good, and they take care of everybody. And I just say to if you have the chance, come and you're going to enjoy it. I just want to put a little more. I don't want to make the life too big because sometimes the people then is upset. I just want to show this group that you ride. I listened the
Yep,
last time I interviewed
LAE
your.
skate.
Yes, telling me about this fantastic group. What is the meaning of this small and uh, amazing group? Because I just listened beautiful things from this small group.
Man, it's just a brotherhood, man. Good group of guys. Everybody get along. Uh, you know, we ride together, we eat together, we hang out. And it's funny because that's like there's people missing from that, but that's a really good group of guys. You know. I tell you what you should do. You get a chance to come to the U.S., right?
I want to come, my friend, but they don't let
Man,
me.
come
I
and
cannot.
hey, go to Canada and just drive down the border and and come
It's because of this
and come in the
COVID.
U.S., right?
Yeah, yeah, but it's the because of the
And
COVID.
and you go for a ride with us, right? That'll
There
be
is a
dope.
guy. There is a guy now there with you guys from UK.
Oh yeah.
He's riding with you guys all the time. He's in a group from you guys. He was last week riding with the guys of LA, and he was in a
What's his
ride with
name?
you. He's John. I'm going to show you.
John.
Yeah, he was the. He's now in LA for several months. He's going to stay there. He's riding all the time. He rides a tramper. He's like a off-road board. Yeah, I'm
Oh
going to show
yeah.
you. Yeah, he was riding last week with you guys, and I think he was in.
I'm
Yeah, I'm going to show you. Just let me show. There's a video from him directly here. So I don't like to show this thing, but I think it's important not because we are talking about your crash. Yeah, John.
Oh yeah.
So if you see guys, use your protections. I just want to say, yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for. Oh, there is my friend from UK. Yeah, that is
John.
John. John is. Let me show you. He's
John
in a group.
Davy.
Yeah, he's riding all the time. Let me see. I see about yesterday. He was in a event with you guys. Let me. Where is him? No, I don't find him. I'm going to put his name directly. Better. John. So, so my friend, there you are. That is the guy. He's in LA
Okay.
riding with you, and he was about some days.
Yeah, I see we have some of the same friends.
Yeah. So he was in this event this weekend.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's at the Santa Fe Dam.
Yeah, he was this weekend. He was in
Let
third
me step
place.
over the dam.
Yeah, he was in third place, and
Okay.
he was riding this week with you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the Long Beach cruise, I think. Unless that
Yeah,
was the Newport Beach ride. I
and
can't
he's with
tell.
the.
But that
Yeah,
looks like Long Beach though.
yeah, that is he was riding this
Actually.
weekend. He's a fantastic rider, my friend. He's a fantastic rider
I
and
gotta check him
amazing.
out when we go on the next ride.
Yeah, he's staying a lot now there with the older guys, and he's riding with you guys now a lot.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That looked like that might have been the Newport Beach ride when they did
Yeah,
Newport Beach.
that was last
It
week.
was like Long Beach. Yeah, Long Beach, Newport Beach, and
Mhm.
Huntington.
And he's a very good.
Yeah.
He rides a lot off road, but he's doing a fantastic. And I think that is. I think he's one of the first guys in Europe to ride with you guys there in LA.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Way to
Yeah,
go, John.
yeah. Well, John is a good guy and a fantastic rider. So for everybody's out there, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for coming and see you, Matt. Matt, you are a fantastic
Thank
person.
you.
I will
Thank
hope
you.
that I can come and see you again and ride with you. And
You got an invitation, man. Anytime you get here, just you
I'm going
already
to
got
come.
our. We're already friends on Instagram and social media.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just
yeah.
hey,
And
we'll post our rides. You let us know you're coming.
You have to give our address. Now is lots of guys here of UK in this moment. I have lots of friends there in UK. You're going to give me the address from your brother, and we're going to make your brother go crazy with us because we're going to make a video
All
with him
right.
riding
That sounds
uh,
dope.
so for you
That
guys
sounds dope.
for you guys who are out there, I'm going to leave the link from his Facebook, from his media, from his Instagram. Go there, subscribe, give a nice like, leave your message. And for you, my friend, let me see what he said. John was the SS SOS race. He did great. He was in third place. Uh,
Oh,
for
that's
you, my
dope.
friend.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he's a fantastic rider.
I've
Yeah,
been
I
meaning to
know, my
go to
friend.
those things. They're on Sundays, and I've been meaning to go.
For
Fest keep
yours.
talking to me about it, but I haven't been. I've been once. I took my son, and this is before they started doing the races. And I've been meaning to go back. I just got to make it a point to do it.
I just want to say to your son, my friend, if you come to Europe, all of you, I say all the time, I have a big house. I don't have no problems. I have lots of boards. I have 2 or 3 cars here. Don't worry. You just have to come. The airport is 10 minutes from my home. You just have to come. I'm a cook. I make the food. Don't worry.
Cool, cool.
You
That
just
sounds
have to
like a
come.
plan. Hey, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm here, man. I'm at the airport. Come pick me up.
Don't worry, guys. Just come and have some good time, and you don't have to go with me. I just leave you the car, and you can enjoy it. I'm in a place that you are close to France, you are close to
Everything.
Belgium, you are close to all the
Oh,
countries,
that's
and you just have to travel with the car. You don't have no problems. I say to everybody, just come, enjoy it. If you have the chance, I hope this Corona goes away for all of us.
yeah.
For you, my friend,
I'm dying for it to end.
I just want to say it was a big pleasure to meet you.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope that
Thank you.
we can see us again as person in person and
Yeah.
have a nice chat and just enjoy the life.
Hey,
Like
I
always,
thank you for the
yeah.
opportunity.
Like always, I leave you with the last words, my friend, for your community, for everybody who came see you, and for everybody who's going to come and see you the video later. The last words is for you, my friend.
Just thanks for the time to be able to, hold a conversation with you. And for anybody that watches this later, I'm just living, man, and enjoying what I'm doing. Um, I love the guys that I get to skate with or ride my bike with. It's a lot of fun. We're safe. We pretty much just enjoy what it is. And a lot of times people say, aren't you too young to be doing this and that? And it's like, nah, you're young and you're limiting yourself if you think like that. So what we're doing is just living and enjoying the life we have. There's no redos on this. So thank you for the time to chat with you and enjoy the conversations and look forward to meeting you in person in the future somewhere in Europe. All right.
Or in Europe, or maybe in USA.
Or
And
in the US. Yeah.
I just want to say, in my country, we always say, like you, sir, is one respect word for us to have with each other. Today, I make a new friend. That's why I love this life because I'm always
Oh,
making
yeah. It's awesome, man.
good friends, and that is for me more than anything. For you, my friend, thank you so much to losing your time and come here to share your adventure in electrosport and showing that is no age for that and showing that when you fall, you go up
Oh,
again
yeah.
and
You
you
get back
never,
up.
never, never, never lose your faith. And important thing, just live your dream and enjoy life. Don't forget, we never know
That's
what
true.
happened tomorrow. Thank you so
That's
much,
true.
guys. I see you in the next interview. The next interview, I just want to share. Sorry, before I go, I have to share it because that is going to be a guy from DC. Is another guy from the Kelly boards because Kelly boards now is coming out, and we're going to have a nice rider, one of the guys who love this sport. And if you have the chance, 28th of this month is going to be a very good rider.
Irwin.
And I have a big surprise for all of you. Is we're going to make an interview with 4 groups of America together. That is going to be one
Ooh.
group from New York, one group from DC, and 2 groups from LA. all in the same interview.
Hey, can I say is LA Eastgate Wolfpack group gonna be a part of that?
They're going to be a part, believe it or not.
All right, all right.
Thank you, my friends. Have a good time. Enjoy
Yes,
it. Thank
sir.
you for coming, and see you in the next interview. And oh, I
All right,
just want to
man.
say, wish you all of you a Merry Christmas, and if I don't see you, a Happy New Year for all of you. Be safe.
Yeah, it's true. Merry
Okay, guys.
Christmas and happy holidays to everyone. God
Yes.
bless.